Hello, all you coin aficionados out there, and welcome again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today, another one of our series of videos on Irish coins, or coins from the Republic of Ireland. Today we have the 5p coin from 1992, we have the 20p coin from 1988, and we have the 1 punt coin from 1990. So let's start with those and take a look at them. So we'll start with the little 5p coin. What a tiny coin this is. Um, and it has a huge menacing bull on it. With see the horns and the tail, the 5p, and astride across this line that goes across the bottom of the coin. And you'll see that this is a line that is mimicked in the other coins. If we tip it up, we see it has a reeded edge. It has a harp on the back, the old image that you've seen on a lot of the old 1p coins. Um, those large Irish pennies have this harp on them, and when we blow the harp up, we see just how detailed it is in terms of the engravings and the scrivening things on there. 1992 on the left, Ireland on the right, a little bit of an accent over the E in Ireland. When we take a look at it, some people like to set the coin up this way. Sorry about that glare. Um, some people like to set the coin up this way, and that's fine with me. It says you can have Ireland on the left or Ireland on the right. It both looks pretty good. So this coin here, there were 74.5 million of these made in 1992. This is the first year that it was made. Often in the first year you just have a huge number made, but it turned out in Ireland that this coin actually they hadn't usually made enough of it. So the next year actually they made 89 million, and then it went down for a little while. Then again in 1996 they made 158 million. So even though this is the first year, it doesn't have the overabundance that many first year coins have, and so in the very fine it's still worth about 25 to 50 cents American, probably in the 30 to 35 range generally if it's in very fine condition. This is a copper nickel coin, 3.25 grams in weight, 18.5 millimeters in diameter, and 1.67 millimeters in thickness. The engraver on this was Percy Metcalf. The 20p coin, and again we see that we have that same line that the horse is standing on, that the bull was standing on in the 5p. If we zoom it out a little bit, it says 20p across the top. This is a Irish hunting horse, and a very kind of noble looking horse, kind of stylized tail looking left across the coin. If we tip it up on its side, we see that it has a varied edge on it, or sometimes they call it an interrupted edge. There are three sections of the reeded and three sections of the smooth. And we tip it to the side here, and we see again we have the Irish harp on there. 1988 on the left, in Ire with the marking on the right. This coin is a nickel brass coin, and you could tell the difference between these two, between the nickel brass and the copper nickel. It just, it's a huge color change. It's also much bigger, 8.47 grams, 27.1 millimeters in diameter, and 2 millimeters in thickness. And finally, we have the 1 punt coin. And if you look at the bottom, you see something that we kind of gives you a hint of where the 1 punt comes from. This almost looks like the pound symbol from the British pound. And when we look at it, we see very kind of similar punt, pound. And on the front of this coin, on the back of this coin, this is the reverse of the coin, we have a red deer. And look at the antlers on that deer. An inner beaded edge, the 1 punt or pound sign down here, punt on the side. If we tip it up on this side, so we've had 3 coins with 3 different edges. This is what they call a security edge. And notice as we go around the security edge, it has dots in it. 2 lines with a dot in the middle, 2 lines with a dot in the middle. So it has a security edge, or what we call sometimes a sandwiched edge, and it sticks out further on each edge than it does in the middle. It has a little recessed middle of maybe 1/64th of an inch. I don't know how many millimeters that is, but not many. Um, on the left, it says the year. On the right, it says Ireland. And again, turn this coin any way you want. Great scroll work in there in the middle. And this coin is, again, it's copper nickel, 10 grams, 31.1 millimeters in thickness, and 1.83 millimeters in diameter. This was the first year this coin was made also. And this year they made 62.3 million of these. And they made enough so they only had to make about 15 million the next year and 10 million the year after. But because it's the first year, if you find this in a fine condition, which this is very close to, this is worth about $2.50. Now, remember that all of these coins, when we get all three of them back together, all of these coins have been demonetized because Ireland has embraced the euro. So that when we look at these coins, they are not of currency value. You can't take these over to Ireland and use them to buy anything, and you can't exchange these for your local. You can't exchange these for your local currency either. But this coin is worth a couple dollars. Even though 62.3 million of them were made. It's the first year it was made. Ireland now uses a euro, so all of this money has been demonetized. And this is a good collectible coin. And if you find it in better condition than this, if you can get up to extra fine, you're probably talking about $3 plus dollars. Okay, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin channel. Thanks for watching our videos. If you enjoy World and International Coin videos, please subscribe to our channel, and please leave a comment if there's anything you'd like us to do or not do on our channel. Thank you.